streaming. Let's see, and it should be going live on the right channel, hopefully.
Yep, says starting now.
Alright. I have the stream pulled up. Hi guys and gals.
Welcome back. This is Sadie.
And GBase.
And we are picking up with Let's Stream Final Fantasy 1, the first Final Fantasy. This is episode 6, and we left off right after defeating the Lich and getting the Earth Crystal.
We did?
We did.
Dude,
do you have to go back and watch 5? Well, no time. We're live. Go.
Oh, okay. Let us go to the unlocked dungeon.
Alright.
Now, of course, we could wait until the end of the game to do that, but at that point, you know, everything will be totally outclassed by, well, everything now. No, map. Here is Kenchibi Rita map.
Not really, but here we go. Looty, get some booty. And we are heading off to the, I'm going to mess up the name, so I'm actually looking, the Earth Gift Shrine. Now, in Final Fantasy 14, we have Earth's, URTH, Gift Shrine, so I didn't want to, flip that up. This is one of our new areas, and it is a basic 5 varying floor dungeon. I have maps in front of me, not that I can give decent directions, so haha. But yeah, we're gonna see if I can manage not to be completely lost. What do you think, Chips? I'm gonna get completely lost.
I'm gonna get lost. I'm gonna get lost hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna head into Cornelia because there's some stuff I want to pick up at the item shop. I want to buy a couple more of these. High potions. Can we buy high potions in this game? I can't remember.
That's a great question. I do not know the answer to, so give me a sec. Well, high potions are in game, because those are floor loots, but I don't see where they are sellable. It doesn't mean I'm right. It means give me a sec.
Because it's one of those, I thought you could, but I can't seem to find it. At least in the shop, you would think you'd be able to find it.
High potion is in Cornelia, Crescent Lake, Gaia, and yeah, no, it says that you can get them in Cornelia.
Well, that's kind of a lie.
Wait, yeah, they are only available in the Dawn of Souls and the Final Fantasy Anniversary Edition.
And we're playing the Dawn of Souls edition.
Well, it says Cornelia, Crescent Lake, Gaia, and Unlock.
Unlock?
Unlock? O-N-L-A-K.
I don't think we've been there yet.
I don't think so either.
Well, oh, no. We are just going to go into the Earth Gift Shrine.
Okay.
Emma said Earth's Gift, or Earth's Font, which I think is, Odin's area.
It is. I like how the crazy horse is clearly a unicorn.
We don't talk about the crazy horse.
At least it's not a guy in actual Native American gear. It could be worse.
Yes, this is crazy horse.
I do love, the old sprite dances, though.
Me too.
Like, now video games have motion capture and all that, and there's an actual guy in some ridiculous suit trying to do all this stuff. But there's a lot to be said for, like, the old spastic, time-lappy, pump it up victory dance. I kind of love those still.
Yeah. And as you can see, the statue of the Lich has moved. We're just going to save. And move the cursor off screen. How are we doing on comments over there? Anybody talkative, or are we just having a bunch of silent watchers?
Currently, it is just my intro comment, but that's fine. As duly noted many times, I can talk enough for 5 people, so... but as comments roll in, I will narrate them, because I'm like Owl and Winnie the Pooh. I'm the narrator.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. Just shuffling some stuff around over here.
Uh-huh.
And now, as you can see, we can't leave.
Well, one-way door was one-way door.
I'm gonna imagine we're just gonna need to use some fire on these.
Yep. So I do have the actual map up. Essentially, you're going to head north till you hit a big open room. There is a treasure chest on both the right and left side of this big open room in the widest point. And then exit north and zigzag till you leave it.
Alright, we picked yourself up a 1 high potion.
There you go.
And a spider silk, which casts slow as one-time use item in battle. Alright, we are now on this floor 2.
Alright, floor 2. A little bit bigger floor here.
And enemies are now hitting a little bit harder.
There is a right and left tunnel, both coming up. There's a treasure chest on both sides, so you're going to have to hit them both. And desert peats, which looks surprisingly like lobsters and scorpions. And again, you know my stance. Lobsters are just mermaids for scorpions.
Oh, that was a nice crit from the Black Mage with his melee there. We're just gonna use an antidote on our poisoned warrior if this doesn't kill him. And they handy-dandy dropped an antidote.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I forgot to do?
pick up antidotes.
Stock up on potions.
I'm not judging, man. Really.
Because you've done it yourself at times.
I am the queen of overprepared. If I go down to like 96 potions, I am back there to buy 3 more just in case. Which is silly. I agree. But you never know when you're gonna, need an extra 20 potions.
Let's see if the white mage can take these out with one. Oh, they can.
Mm-hmm. And that is something that, yeah, earlier Final Fantasies, your healing magic and your holy magic just would wreck things' faces.
And while we're attacking, I'm just gonna be over here doing a victory dance.
Because that's what people come to YouTube to see, right? Large hairy men do victory dances.
Not on webcam.
Yeah, you know, if nothing else, the Noma Noma song has shown that people will watch that. Apparently, we have our comment. Megan would like you to know. Ewie?
I don't know if that, you know, W is supposed to be in there, or if it's just supposed to be E.
Be fair, the W is next to the E on the keyboard. Yes, I had to look. And back to the giant spiders. What is it with the fantasy realm and trying to give me spiders the size of my head? Stop it. Nobody wants to see that.
That's why we are here to burn them all.
Fair enough. You know, a couple years ago, I got up in the morning, got my morning coffee, right? And looking outside, and there's this big old spider on the window, biggest one I'd ever seen. And it's waving at me while I'm drinking my coffee. And I look over at this thing, and I'm like, oh god, that's a terrible thing to see. A couple minutes later, I look back over, and I do not see a giant spider waving at me. And you know what? At that moment, I realized the only thing worse than seeing a giant spider sitting on the window screen while you're having your coffee is looking back over and not seeing that giant spider still there. Not cool, man. Yeah, and we have the comment of, ew, giant spiders. Yep. Not so much a fan of giant spiders. Or any spider. Really. That's what shoes are for, right? I mean, it's not that we became civilized world and, you know, protecting our feet. I just want something to smash the spider with. That's all a girl wants. I find it interesting how the skeletons, the scolders, in this fight look nothing at all like the little ones marching on screen. So, they just announced yesterday the new relic coming out in Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood, and it is very much a callback to the old classic relic that we are currently seeing here. What do you think about relic gear, you know, still being relic gear? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Any designs where you think, dear God, please don't make me wear that again?
I could have done without the monk bumblebee yellow. But the outfit itself wasn't bad. I mean, even in the honey yellow, you know, the deeper orangish yellow that the level 45 stuff was in, was a better shade of yellow than...
Yeah, it does look a bit like a raincoat and a banana peel had a baby. That shade of yellow. It's not a cute shade. And well, there is...
We just got something that we can't use at the moment because we don't have a ninja. Or a thief, I should say.
Fair enough. But hey, we got it.
And that will come in handy if we decide to do a New Game Plus. Because this version actually had a New Game Plus. You kept all your items, but you were down to level 1. And you could go through again with a different loadout. If you wanted to.
Yep. So right now we are in the forest portion of this. And
you said there was treasure chest on the very left and very right side of this place?
You just grabbed the Kintobi? Oh, well, that's just not a word I'm going to be able to pronounce. So going back the way you came, push it straight north and you're going to touch the next treasure chest. It's literally as far north as you can go. Then you got to go back one room and head yourself west As far west as you can go, hit your next treasure chest, and they are on the way to where you're trying to go. So, treasure chests, at least on this map, not too inconveniently located.
It just seems like it being stopped by the enemies.
Well, yeah, bonus dungeon is bonus and dungeon. Banana, yes. Michael just joined us, and yes, we are discussing the amazingly yellow shade of monk relic gear throughout Final Fantasy. Because, of course, here we've got some of the earliest examples of job-specific gear, and so we're discussing favorites and hated. I have to admit, I do like the white mage one, but the early pointy hood white mages. Alright, so I'm a little redheaded girl with freckles, and when we put me in a white pointy hood, there's some associations that maybe aren't the best. So I'm glad that there is a little less of the clan hood look as white mages run. Because, man, that pointy hood was not really a winner. Yeah. Now, there are tiaras that you can wear in 14, and we had quite a few in 11, too, that were literal tiaras. And I can go with a tiara. 11 had one that looked like a used condom. It was not a cute hat. The reservoir tip and all, it was not a cute hat. I think it was supposed to be like a sock hat, you know, those beanies that the kids wear. Sound like I'm old right now, but yeah, no, the hat thing is terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible hat. But I do believe it is a staple of Final Fantasy that the uglier the hat, the better the stats. That seems to be just a constant. The more ridiculous I feel putting a hat on, the nicer the stats are pretty much every time. I'm currently running around with a monocle. Like, my name is Baron Von something, right? Like, I'm walking around with a monocle on. Not even mad at it, just, here's my monocle, don't mind me. Because that's the hat that has the best stats.
Okay, the way I'm going is... I wanted to pull up a map to make sure I wasn't getting myself lost without your guidance.
To be fair, if you can pull up a forest map in here, I can help you out a little better. But I don't know if you actually get a map of the dungeons, or if you just gotta walk through enemies. I think I know the answer, though.
I think I need to go all random encounters sometimes. Because I'm going towards the exit right now.
And all the chests ought to be, because I know where the ninja, we're gonna call it the ninja thinger. I know where the ninja thinger you just got was, and that's here on map, the second of the yellow treasure chest, which means that you're heading up towards the third, which is pushing it straight up north as far as you can go.
I like that in this game, the mages can actually attack and be decent with their attack.
That is nice. That is something that does evolve a fair bit. Right about now, some of those Pokemon Repel would be handy.
Yep. I mean, technically we could run from them, but I think this place is a decent, you know, gold farm, so...
You seem to be doing okay. Your hit points don't give me any cause for concern.
And I would at least appreciate the ability to step, you know, one step to the left. Or in this case, right. And I
And
have to
put
do...
your hands on your hips and pull your knees.
Yep. It's just a pelvic thrust to drive you insane.
Are we really doing this right now?
You started it.
Oh, fair enough, I did. Yeah, this is the stuff that we normally, edit out of our regular videos, but live stream, yo.
Editing?
Yeah, that's when I say, oh crap, and then I pull out of a recording, realizing that I went too far, which does happen, actually, a fair bit. See also times I thought I hit the record button, but didn't.
Hence why sometimes you see my view on the recordings in Stardew Valley.
Mm-hmm.
At least running is... You know... We're able to run. Let's try out the fear spell.
Alright.
It's supposed to cause him to run away in fear, however... They don't seem to be running away in fear.
I wonder what the efficiency of that spell is. Maybe it just doesn't give you the effect very often. Now, how do you feel about spells that work like that? You're supposed to cast them, and then you've got a chance for it to happen.
Nah, it doesn't make me upset too much. I just would like a little more effect on some of them sometimes.
See, you are way cooler than I am, because I'm like, you made me lose MP right there.
Oh my god, stop poisoning me.
But. I mean, that's their thing. They're, desert peds, which is, I think they tried to mash up desert and centipede, but it's more of a desert scorpion that's been cooked because it looks like a lobster. I'm not sure what that is, to be honest. We are back swimming in the pool of old Final Fantasy, where everything gets like one of 10 character models and color paper.
I mean, yeah, we do get that in Final Fantasy XIV sometimes, but yeah. It's not as common as some of the very, very early Final Fantasies.
But it makes sense. If you're going to save, you got to save data somewhere. Graphics and coloring separately is one way to do it.
And reusing animations is another.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have to actually... Oh, that was a random encounter I encountered. This is
it'd be awesome?
Hmm.
If instead of running away like that, if they just moonwalked off the back. Just randomly, once every so often, just make them moonwalk right out. I know that suggestion's coming like 30 years too late, but... There we go.
I seem to be playing in a mystery area. Ah! I need to keep going south.
I like how you got yourself completely lost. To be fair, the map that we found, not the most notable. Okay, so yep, I say you need to go a hair south. And I think I now know where you are on this really questionable map. Yes, I do. Alright. Your location has been located.
And here we have the bag of bones that we're gonna tank, and I'm being handed the phone, so...
Oh my, okay.
I think I'm being handed the phone. Am I being handed the phone? Yes, I am. Alright, I can still play, but I'm gonna mute.
Alright, you mute and I will narrate. I am the narrator. We are in Sadie time now. We are gonna watch Chibi's little guys dance up and down, and they're dancing, dancing, dancing. What dance should we replace? Victory dances? Those are, those are great, but I think we need a new kind of dance. Hopefully he remembers to go north at this junction. But yeah, comparing that to the map I got, I know right where he is now, and he needs to head up north one, niblet to get that chest that we just saw.
Which we have to slaughter.
Yep, past that guy.
I like that sometimes enemies can actually still pose a threat, even if you're slightly higher than,
Their levels?
Yep.
Alright, you got the blue curtain.
Which uses no shock, I think, on the party, which means you can say, haha, lightning attacks.
Mm-hmm. Alright, back the way you came.
So, up E and then around E.
Yep, then you're gonna go north past 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. So just keep pushing north.
Nice to see the shield actually shield.
That is, what it hypothetically is there for.
I kinda wish we had a one-handed axe-wielding class on 14. I mean, I like the design to some of the two-handed axes, but...
But some days, okay, so you hit that one, so go back the way so go back down and take that path.
Yep.
So now I want you to push as far to the left as you can. There will be a spot where you can go south, and I want you to stay, basically, hug the north part where you're at now, going to the left, going to the left, going to the left.
And this seems like a decent place to at least have a chance at restoring some of your item stock.
Mm-hmm.
Because I keep getting random potions.
Well, that's good, because it knows you forgot to buy random potions.
So you said keep heading north.
North.
I wish I had an actual map in this place.
Okay, you are at north now. No, go left, other left. Away from the water. Left. Uh-huh. And now go down a little.
I see a
every
gravestone.
Every chance it gives you to go to the left, I want you to keep going.
Oh look, I got poisoned. Again.
Of course you did. That's what they do. If they didn't poison you, who would? Okay, well, me, mwahaha, but besides that.
But then you would have to do more work on the YouTube channel.
Oh, snap! Okay. And now we know why Sadie never, ever, ever, ever gets the map. Do, 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 do. All right, now that you've gone to the left, it's going to send you south a good ways, and keep following it south, and you will hit the exit after a few more mobs.
an encounter right before we leave this floor.
Of course. Where else would it be, silly head?
At the start of the next floor.
Well, to you and I think so. Clearly.
We are now in the desert. Please don't tell me this is going to be a stupidly massive map.
Alright. So, let me read you this real quick so you get how this works. There's walkable areas, there's boss rooms, and there are 4 different bosses. Now things are going to get a little trickier. We have abyss worms, which are more powerful than the other ones in this dungeon.
We're still on floor 3 of 5.
Mm-hmm.
I found a random potion.
Imagine that.
What is in the... Do we have a treasure chest in the desert, or is it just randomized?
In the desert, there are 4... Okay, so there are 4 max chests, but your starting point is random with 10 plus. And the layout is defined as endless, which means no edges. So basically stumble around till you find a way out.
I found the way out,
Nice.
but I didn't find any of the other treasure chests. So I'm gonna go look around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I found another treasure chest.
Yep. And it says that if a map has less than 5 chests, treasures are chosen randomly from this list. So High Potion, Remedy, Spider Silk, White Curtain, Blue Curtain, Kimpoji, Vampire Fang, White Fang, Black Cowl, Potion, Protect Drink, Speed Drink, Ether, Elven Cloak, Red Fang, Silver Apple, and Mega Elixirs.
I'd be happy with any of those, honestly. Because those are gonna make some of those... Alright, there is... I found the speed drink.
You think it tastes like Powerade or Gatorade?
I don't know which one of those two would be the better of the 2 options.
Honestly, compared to those, I'll take Kool-Aid.
I was gonna say, I really don't drink sports drinks.
I tried some of the new Mountain Dew USA the other day, the one that has the red, white, and blue flavors, and it was terrible. It was terrible. Remember that one weird kid in high school that you'd go to grab like fries and a Coke after school and just put like a squirt of every soda in there and drink it? And you're like, what's wrong with you?
No,
It
no,
tastes like
no, that's not how you do it.
Yeah, it tasted like that kid made my drink. I was like, mm-mm. My cup contains confusion.
Treasure chest, treasure chest. Where are you, treasure chest?
Is it the east and Juliet is the sun?
I'm gonna see if the insta-death move actually insta-deaths, or if it's just gonna be the adorable ain't gonna do crap.
You want to see if it thinks about it but gives up?
It actually thought about it. It killed 2 of the 3 that was remaining.
Well, that sounds so bad.
Good thing this isn't like other Final Fantasy games where poison would probably lower your strength.
Yeah, it's probably not a good thing to let that stay on forever. I do love how squished down he looks when poisoned. Of course, I'm 5 feet tall, so I always look squished down. Except for today. I bought some massive 5-inch heels. So I'm like, yes, I see the top of people's heads again.
At least Eric.
Mm-hmm. And Teresa, taller than her today. But of course, you know, she sees these come out of the box and she's like, I can borrow those, right? I haven't even put them on yet. You know, it just occurred to me. We have probably lost sight of where the darn stairwell is now that we've been zigzagging.
I'm looking to see if I can't find any of the other treasure chests real quick.
Well, it says the max number is 4. How many have you picked up?
I picked up a potion and a speed drink. A new enemy, so we're gonna kill it real quick.
Is it the abyss one?
No, it's the dead. It is the dead. Yep.
Now that's one that has had a monstrous, pun not intended, overhaul in later Final Fantasy games. Currently, it looks like a wildebeest and a cyclops did something you only hear about in Greek mythology. Zeus knows what I'm talking about.
Dude, we're stoned.
Well, yeah. But gold needles, still gold needles.
Something that really doesn't have a use in Final Fantasy XIV, because everything that can stun you is considered a boss. And of course, some of their statuses you can't get rid of.
This is true. So you're saying you want more random mobs that can stun you? You just want to be going about your day and something be like, hey, become a weeping angel. Yeah, one of the things that later games have that this one lacks, that mini-map, yo.
Okay, we're on floor 4.
Okay, floor 4 it is. The highlights of floor 4 include ladies' lingerie and,
And this silver apple here, which permanently increases somebody max HP by 5. Josh has the least amount of HP.
fair enough. That's not like black mages naturally come by a lot of HP. Be great if they did.
We got ourselves an ether. And a cursor in the screen.
That happens. Alright, so pulling up this map, it looks like you are going to be pushing it south a little bit. There is two hallways, one on the left, one on the right. Both have a chest down it.
And we're gaining some EXP. We got the red thing. It seems like it would grace us from the 3 out of the 4 treasures that can be found on this floor. Of course, they're picked semi-randomly from a small list of things that it can be. However, since we have to come back in to fight the other enemies, or, you know, the other bosses to get their loot, then we will just have to brave the desert and hope we don't get that gigantic forest again.
That would be good. But we'll manage either way. We always do.
Yep.
Occasionally, I even look at the right map. Occasionally.
Of course, we're a little bit stronger than what the dungeon actually is, because we sidetracked, you know, like 3 episodes ago to gain a little bit of EXP via the Peninsula Power. We're now on the Earth Shrine. We're on floor 5. Well, this is where we're gonna, you know, fight our bosses.
Which ones do you want to go for first?
I know, I'm looking up the loots now.
Bard's Tunic, Dry Ether, Kotetsu, or X Potion? Which one you want to go for?
I think the Bird's Tunic would be the best bet.
The Northwest Room.
I almost went after these... What was it? Oh, I was almost going after that boss. This is what constitutes as a slight maze.
Yep.
But not really. Just rocks and everything in the way.
Well, you know, they had to do something to make it tricky, right?
Two-headed dragon.
That's the one.
Actually, we're gonna restart the game because I think it's considered an actual dragon. One would think, but you never know.
Uh-oh, what went wrong?
I was gonna equip the worm killer.
Makes sense. Where was your save?
Right in front of the boss.
Okay, good chance. I missed that because I was looking at the loot page. I wanted to make sure. So, no gear switching while in combat?
No, I could, but it would...
Eat your turn?
I don't know if it would eat my turn or not, but... Yeah.
Ooh. I don't know about yeah, that looks like an no. Ooh. Ooh. So, that worm killer, or I'm sorry, the two-headed dragon has 4,500 HP. Magic defense is only a 50 though. Intelligence is low as well. So yeah, See if you can just sort of cast everything on it. With 3 mages, you aren't in a bad position for this fight.
The worm killer is not doing anything against it. Oh, no, it doesn't eat my turn.
Good to know.
So, yeah, my white mage is going to be on cure bombing duty.
Mm-hmm.
I am buffing up the warrior.
Probably the best. So warriors are a class that we have currently available in 14 as well. And what do you think? They're one of our 3 tanks. We have warriors, we have paladins, we have dark knights. How do you feel about warriors? Which tank do you like?
I like them all. But I think I like warrior a bit more. Just for the massive HP pool that's behind them.
I think out of the 3 warriors, the easiest to pick up and play. Because I usually main heals quite well. And warrior's one that I feel like I can find the rhythm in that one versus the other 2. There's a bit more to micromanage. Now, I say that everyone, else says I do fine, but warrior, I can find the flow the way I do on mages. I don't so much find that with the other 2. Or, I have a tiny attention span, and monitoring both MP and TP is more than my poor little brain can handle. It's one of the 2. And we are still plumbing at that dragon. Yeah, the damage numbers look much better this. Of course, now we're getting to the will we have enough MP to outlast this thing?
With it only having 1 attack now, it doesn't hit as hard as, it smacked the white mage with.
Fair enough. And her heals are decently strong. So, I'm trying to think back, and it's been a while for me. It's been a couple minutes since I last played through these. I played through most of the early Final Fantasies when they were re-released for PlayStation 1 and 2. So we're talking early to mid-2000s.
Yeah.
And I think the job system stays pretty consistent for a while. I'm trying to think of when we first have the ability to swap jobs on the same character.
Final Fantasy 3.
That early.
Technically Final Fantasy 2 if you wanted to deal with the stat system, but the stat system in this version of the game is better than, or in this release, than it is on the NES. It was buggy as frick on the NES.
I do remember that.
Even on the PlayStation 1, it was buggy still.
We will have to figure out if he was gonna be my baby to handle or yours. We'll get there.
I think it was gonna be your baby, but I was gonna be helping out with, places you can go to actually get some of the better spells to make the game easier.
That would be handy.
Because in Final Fantasy 1 and 2, the map was pretty much wide open, or could be opened up shortly after.
Shortly after starting.
Yeah. Like right now. Oh, finally we defeat this thing.
Good job.
How can anybody actually equip the bird's tunic? Yes, it was actually an upgrade to Ime's defense.
Yep.
We're going to return to the surface. I'm gonna go heal up, and there's some really good, equipment still hiding within the dungeon, so we're gonna go back in because the Protect Ring and the Elven Cloak is something that we really, really want to pick up.
Sounds good. So do we want to hit town and save for a moment and let the stream catch up with itself?
I think so.
Sounds good. Give it a moment to just sort of get all the buffering and all that good stuff. Plus, drinks. My god, my throat.
Yeah. I think we're good, mobs. You don't have to mob us.
Have they heard that it's a flash mob and they want to dance?
And we made a pretty penny in there.
Mm-hmm.
We're back up to what we were before we started the stream.
Yay! Money, money, money.
Money, 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 money. I'm going to actually remember to pick up some potions.
Potions are good. Potions is love, potions is life.
Pick up some antidotes.
Also useful.
Pick up some of these. And some of those.
And a partridge in a pear tree?
Yes. And then we're gonna actually save with our new swag. And then stop the stream for a moment so we can get a drink, so people aren't looking at my save file screen.
That's a good plan.
But
Not that it's not thrilling.
It's not thrilling. It's not thrilling at all. Nope, nope, nope. And then we will be back in a few minutes.
Alright. So, we will be back in a couple minutes to pick up with boss number 2 of the Earth's Gift Shrine. This has been Sadie.
And Chippy Ace.
And we'll see you in just a few minutes. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.